Plastic waste as far as the eye can see. The Plastic Bank is a social project that wants to prevent plastic from ending up in the ocean and on the streets. Richardson Gustave works for the project, which pays people to collect the garbage, which is then recycled. It's a battle to stop Port-au-Prince, the capital of Haiti, from sinking in garbage. The idea is to fight pollution and poverty at once. It certainly brings hope, but is this really a feasible business model?
All the trash that you see that's in the canal basically come from up top where the canal is wider. Basically, this canal if you can look at it all around, is wider than it seems. It's just the fact that the community brings tons of trucks of dirt and just try to push the water back. I mean, when I see it, I see a change. I want to see what I can do to change it. What does it take to change it, you know? So that's really what I see. I want to see what it takes to change it when I look at this, you know, because it's getting out of hand.
Aptly nicknamed the Styro River, this is the tragic symbol of a city drowning in trash. The air smells rotten. There is no functioning garbage collection system in Port-au-Prince, which has 2.5 million inhabitants. Most trash lands on the streets and in the river. The Plastic Bank wants to prevent it from eventually ending up in the ocean. So it buys up plastic waste and recycles it. But it's early days for the social plastic project. There are collection points across the city, which are funded by international firms.
Yeah, but you okay?
Richardson Gustave is in charge of Port-au-Prince. It's Saturday afternoon. Gustave is off to pay a visit to the collectors. He wants to remain in personal contact with them.
The reason I'm really involved with picking up the plastic is because the collectors feel much more secure with what they're doing when they see someone in charge gets involved in making sure that they're okay.
Richardson Gustave was born in Haiti but grew up in the US. He came back after Haiti was devastated by hurricanes and an earthquake. He wants to help his homeland to get back on its feet again.
This is the Gris River. This is where the water comes from the mountaintop up in Pétionville, and it comes down here. Over here, as you can see where the smokes are, this is where all the garbage get dumped from, okay? So what I've built with these guys is sort of like a cooperative also. We have on this side right here, we have a few ladies that collect the plastic from when the dump truck come and dump the plastic. So firsthand, they grab all the plastic materials out of the dump and let all the other get the metal, the aluminum and stuff like that, and they have to leave the rest of the ones that can get degraded.
On his free weekends, Richardson Gustave helps collect the plastic himself. This is motivating for the other collectors, for whom the money is not always incentive enough. The supply chain has to be stable so that social plastic becomes a profitable business model for the future. Kesnal Doriska and his family live right next to the garbage dump. Collecting garbage is profitable for him, especially as he doesn't have to transport it himself. He gets 455 gourd, some €6 for the garbage. That's 2 days' wages. But it's barely enough for a family to live on. Doriska doesn't want his children to look like their father is a garbage collector. A tailor by training, He makes all his daughter's clothes himself.
Yes. Yes.
So these are all your daughters?
Yes.
Okay.
Là, j'ai 6 ans.
He's been living here for 6 years.
Do you not mind living next to a garbage dump?
I
don't mind. I earn enough money to make a living. We just burn the rest of the garbage.
Those are my collected plastics right there. We have some on the other side. I don't know. The river is kind of high, so the crossing is kind of difficult, yeah.
But that doesn't stop them. They cross the brown, smelly waters.
Côté cochon, il est passé?
Non, là, vous partez, là.
Là, bon, wash you.
Non.
Passez droite là.
Allez là devant, là, droite.
It's hot, dirty work. The smoke burns their eyes and leaves a bitter taste in their throats. Some of the garbage collectors complain. They don't want to be filmed. They feel annoyed and humiliated at the same time. Kesnel tries to placate them, but he understands their feeling of humiliation.
Cardboards and all those type of stuff.
Oui, ils font reflet parce que ça te fait ça.
Some of my relatives know that I collect garbage, but not all of them. Sure, it could be a problem. That's why I only collect trash here. And that's why I always have a hood on.
There are 12 recycling centres in Port-au-Prince.
The project manager, he's the one involved.
Everything is weighed up and registered. Later, it will be recycled and turned into shampoo bottles, for instance. Plastic Bank has the support of international companies. They also support the centre financially. It's mainly girls and women who work here. Denise Violeur is the manager for the Croix des Bouquets district. She's been working for the bank for some time now. She talks about the project's success.
Thanks to the plastic, we have a solar-powered system now, so children have light to study.
Cité Soleil is one of the poorest districts in Port-au-Prince. The importance of the centres here is clear. Yvonne Filliat is the mother of 4 children. She's been working for the Plastic Bank for 3 years. Her entire family collects garbage, earning enough money to pay the school fees, which come to some €300 a year. They now have to collect even more plastic because its price on the market has fallen. Some 300 families live in this camp. Yvonne's family lives in this hut. She complains about the low price of plastic at the moment.
I've got dreams and I thought the plastic would help us. It's all we've got. My husband doesn't have a job, so he also collects plastic. We don't have much money, but it helps us to collect plastic. If I could get another job, I would. At the moment, we've only got plastic, so we collect it.
Asked what she did before, Yvonne says she sold goods on the side of the street. She'd like to do that again. The price of plastic is dependent on the price of natural gas. When it's as low as now, it doesn't pay off to recycle. Richardson Gustave and his team also visit schools to teach children about the problem of plastic waste.
This is a plastic bottle for water or juice. What do we do with it?
The children reply, put it in the garbage can. Kesnel Deriska's daughter is in this class. She's able to go to school thanks to her father's job with the plastic bank.
What do we do with a plastic bottle?
To me, this project means life because it brings another light into our community. It brings another light into the families that we get involved with. It brings life into everyone. So to me, this project means life. It means to live. It means to dream. It means to love. It means to everything, you know? So that's why we put our everything in it, to try to get everyone to get involved in this project, to see how we can get people to just recycle the plastic and keep it from going into the ocean, keep it from going into our streets, into our streams, and, you know, just try to live to see a better world, you know?
The big goal is a clean ocean and a bit of cash thanks to social plastic. It's a great idea that may take some time to implement.